I don't know. What is this thing? The major AI licensing deal. This sounds interesting.
So they're they're getting close to a deal that like allows AI to use music that's been produced by the biggest record companies to use it as like fuel for creating AI music. But they would at least get paid, the artist would get paid
Hmm.
for, I guess, however many times their songs are pinged by the
Hmm.
system. Um, I think there's something similar in Sweden
Hmm.
that's already like in place. Um, but I mean, they're definitely still not going to be getting paid enough.
This is I don't see how this is gonna work because they're already using people's music for the AI and not paying them. So it's like
Right.
why are they gonna start paying people? You know?
And it's like, it's not like AI is like a human where it's like when it needs inspiration, it listens to a thing. Once it listens to it, it has it. Like
Hmm.
the AI then like possesses it. And so it's not pinging it any more times for inspiration, you know?
Yeah, and it already has access to that. Like AI can scrape Google and YouTube. Like it can already steal whatever. You know, I don't think that's gonna work. You know, because it takes copyrighted stuff all the time. Because Cecil and I use like AI for that card project for like draft card art. We're just using it for drafts, and we've had one where it's like it literally like steals like a copyright symbol. It's like it'll create a picture. There's like a little C in the bottom. Like it's stealing stuff all the time already, and I don't think you can stop it. You know,
No, no,
it's
it's
like
ubiquitous.
that's kind of the whole thing. It like takes other people's stuff and like morphs it into something new. You know.
Well, and everybody was in such a rush to put AI into every fucking thing, and then they're just now starting to realize how useless it is,
Yeah.
at least as far as like what they were sold on it being. But it's already inside, you know?
I think it's work at kind of the sunk cost part because I don't know if you keep up with like the stock market and stuff, but like everything's in like a very big bubble because of AI, where it's like Google and Amazon, like all these really big companies, and even like OpenAI, it's like their valuations are like crazy high, like absurdly high compared to how much revenue they bring in, just because everyone's speculating it's like, oh, AI, it's going to make them more profitable. But it's like now we're reaching that point, but it's like, but how? It's like AI uses a ton of power. You know, you're kind of burning money to make it, and it's like people use it for free. People, if you had to pay for Chat GPT, it's like I think some people would, but I think a lot of people would just stop using it. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see where the money's going to come in, even based on all the electricity it uses. Like, I don't think there's going to be a profit there. So I don't know. I think they're kind of grasping at straws to try to like not just totally tank the stock market. You know.
Yeah. There's definitely like a either a big shift coming of um almost like an abandoning or just like a disheartening in AI. But like you said, because of the bubbles and like the expectations of what they're expected to earn, then that means that like they're going to try to find ways to make up that difference and they're going to fucking axe people.
Yeah. Yeah, and there will be some things where it's helpful, like in like diagnostics and like coding and stuff like that. It is helpful. But like music, like there's already not any money in music, and like
Yeah.
who is asking for AI music? Like no one wants this. You already pay like hundredth of a penny per stream. Like I don't see how this is a worthwhile venture at all. Like it doesn't make sense. Maybe there's some people that'll listen to like AI music, but I don't.
I mean, it's just that, like, for some people, that eternal quest that if there's a dollar out there that gets passed from one hand to another, they're going to get a piece of it.
Yeah, I think it's more like just grasping at straws speculation, where it's like, how is AI profitable? It's like, music. We get it to make music. It's like they're just kind of like throwing stuff out there because it's like, how do you answer that question? It's like it's an interesting tool, but it's not really bringing in that much money. It's
Yeah.
helpful for like chat bots and stuff like that. But
That's the thing is like the people who really understand it that I know that have always expressed it that way, that like it is a tool. It is, if you're a builder, it's a hammer. You
mhm.
know, it's uh uh um ruler to help you draw a blueprint. It's not a way to draw a blueprint, you know?
Yeah, I think at a certain point they thought we were going to bridge that gap. It's like we have these language learning models, and eventually it's going to get so good that it's general intelligence. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see how they bridge that gap. And I was skeptical of that anyway. It's like, and then what if you have general intelligence? What do you do with it? It's like, how is that even helpful? It's
Yeah.
like, cool, you spent $1 billion and you made a person. You made a really smart dude. Cool. What do you do with it?
And the other thing is that it is in itself inherently flawed in that it is unable to disregard like input from the lowest common denominators.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
like whereas like a human you can be like, I'm just going to ignore that fucking idiot. It has to take it all in. And it
Hmm.
doesn't get to discern. So it's just like it's constantly being fed all this bullshit too.
And it opens up a lot of manipulation. Like I heard that was a thing with Reddit. Apparently, OpenAI doesn't look at Reddit anymore because apparently there was a thing like governments were doing. It's where like because it used to like go to Reddit very frequently to like get information, but you could just have like you can make like 1 million Reddit accounts and you can post like a bunch of comments. So I think it was Israel or something, and probably a bunch of different countries were doing it where it's just like you have bots spam your information like, oh, this is what's true, this is what's true, this is what's true. Like not even to convince people, but then like when an AI scours that, it's gonna see like, oh, Reddit says this is true, and then it'll spit you that AI answer. It's just it's gonna get worse as AI progresses too. It's like as you have more like AI bots creating accounts, like internet accounts and writing stuff, AI is just gonna be referencing other AI, and it's just gonna become garbage. It's probably gonna get worse over time.
Yeah. And I still guarantee fucking T the high school teachers will let you use AI referenced on your papers before Wikipedia.
Yeah. Well, it's like AI really is like that's like the dumbest thing about it is like it's not that much better than a Google search and Wikipedia. Because like Wikipedia, it's like yeah, you shouldn't trust Wikipedia, but you look at the sources. Like you
Right.
get your blurb, you find what
Use
you're
use
looking
your
for.
mind.
Yeah, and then you look at the source, and AI does that too. Like I know at least Elon Musk's one, the Grok does that, where it's like it'll like tell you something, and then it'll cite its sources so you can double check it, which is how you should be using. But that's just like it really is
Mm,
just fancy Wikipedia. Like we already had this. It's a tool. It's saving you like 10 minutes of like internet research, or sometimes more than that. It is helpful for like looking for internet stuff.
I don't recall Grok doing that when I had my argument with it.
Yeah, no, it does. It'll cite sources for you, and maybe it's a
Um,
new edition.
we fought about whether or not Elon Musk was an idiot.
What did it say?
It was like, I mean, I could see how you think that, but like, he's done all this and he has all this, and I'm like, nah, he's an idiot. It was like, I mean, I appreciate your point of view, but like, you could say that about the man. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, he has, does have this record. I'm like, yeah, but he's an idiot. And like, I just like, and then at some point, I was like, I need to hear you say Elon Musk is an idiot. And it was like, here you go. Elon Musk is an
You did
idiot.
it. Now cite your sources. here are here are 10,000 Reddit posts saying Elon Musk is an idiot.
No, so yeah, I speak firsthand from what you can feed him because I get in fights with AI all the time, just out of fucking spite. Like I'm gonna argue with you right now.
But sometimes that's why I've realized using its limitations, where it will just give you a consensus answer. Like, it's not going to tell you anything new or groundbreaking, because it's just going to look at the internet, and it's looking at like the top 10 Google posts, and doing what that says. It's really just saving you time on internet research.
Yeah.